What if I told you oil is not just fuel? It is power. It is control. It is war. Entire nations rise because of oil and collapse because of it. Wars are started in its name. Governments fall because of it. And global economies depend on it. But here's the real question. Who really controls oil? And why does the world never escape its grip? This is the shadow empires. See what others don't. Why oil became the most powerful resource before oil. Power came from land, gold, and armies. But everything changed in the 20th century. When machines replaced manpower, oil became the lifeblood of civilization. Cars, airplanes, warships, factories, electricity, everything started running on oil. And suddenly, countries with oil were no longer just countries. They became power centers. The Industrial Revolution needed energy. Modern warfare needed fuel. Global trade needed transport. And oil became the one resource connecting all of it. That's when oil stopped being a commodity and became a weapon. Oil and war. The hidden trigger. Look at history carefully, and you'll see a pattern. Many major conflicts are deeply connected to oil. World War II. Germany pushed toward the Caucasus, not just for land, but for oil. Japan attacked Southeast Asia to secure energy resources. Because without oil, war machines stop. Gulf War. When Iraq invaded Kuwait, it wasn't just politics. It was about oil reserves. It was about control of supply. Iraq War for official reasons were different. But behind the scenes, oil was always part of the equation. The truth is simple. Modern war doesn't just need soldiers. It needs fuel. And whoever controls oil controls the ability to fight. Oil controls the global economy. Oil is not just about war. It controls everyday life. When oil prices rise, transport becomes expensive. Food prices increase. Inflation rises. Businesses suffer. When oil prices fall, economies stabilize. Production increases. Growth accelerates. That's why oil prices affect everything, even if you don't notice it. And here's the deeper layer. Oil is traded globally in US dollars. This creates something extremely powerful. Petrodollar system. Countries need dollars to buy oil, so they hold dollars. So the dollar stays strong. This connects oil directly to global financial dominance. Oil is not just energy, it is the backbone of the modern financial system. Who really controls oil? Now comes the most important question. Who controls oil? Not one country, not one company, but a powerful network. OPEC. A group of oil-producing nations that control supply. When they reduce production, prices rise. When they increase production, prices fall. Major oil companies. Massive corporations that explore, extract, refine, and distribute oil globally. They influence markets, politics, and economies. Governments and geopolitics. Sanctions, alliances, and conflicts all shape oil flow. A single political decision can move global prices overnight. Oil is controlled by a system of power, countries, corporations, financial markets, political alliances, and they don't always act in the public interest. The oil trap resource curse. Now here's something most people don't understand. Oil doesn't always bring prosperity. In many countries, oil brings instability. This is called the resource curse. Countries rich in oil often face corruption, inequality, political instability, dependence on one resource. Why? Because easy money reduces the need to build strong systems, and powerful groups compete to control that wealth. So oil creates a paradox. It can make a nation rich, but also fragile. The future of oil power shift coming? The world is changing. Renewable energy is rising. Electric vehicles are growing. Climate pressure is increasing. But here's the truth most people ignore. The world is still deeply dependent on oil. Even renewable systems need mining, transport, infrastructure, all powered by oil. So oil is not disappearing anytime soon. But something else is happening. Power is shifting. New players, new technologies, new energy systems. And behind it all, the same game continues. Control energy. Control the world. The hidden reality: oil is not just fuel, it is influence. It is strategy. It is silent power. When oil moves, economies react, governments respond, wars begin or end. And the most important part? The biggest players move first. The public reacts later. Oil is not just energy. It is the engine of power behind the modern world. And when you understand oil, you understand how nations rise, how wars begin, and how power is controlled. This is the shadow empires. Follow to see what others don't.